Throughout the day, it's straight sugary shit. Fruit and vegetables all throughout the day. On most days, I'm anywhere between 400 800 grams of carbs from these sugary sources.
Oh my gosh, you need to see this clip. I saw this morning, a low-carb ketogenic diet. Proponent is now trying Cole Robinson's The Sugar Diet. This is a predominantly plant-based, high-carb, low-fat pattern of eating. And isn't it interesting that low-carb dieters are now trying this? Check out the video and let me know what you think.
The sugar diet, it is what it sounds. You're primarily eating sugar throughout the day. One thing that's unique about this diet that makes it a little bit novel and a little bit new-ish to most people, there are some people that have been practicing this kind of around the globe. They're sick, fat, and nearly dead, talking about smoothies and so forth, and carbohydrates and blasting carbs and keeping your fats low and so forth. But on this plan, you're not only going to keep the fats low, you're also going to keep the protein more modest. I wouldn't say low, I would just say modest. For myself, it's basically half my body weight. So I have 100, maybe all the way upwards of 150 grams a day. But I weigh, as of today, weighed 209 for the first time. So this diet is really working for me. Those of you who don't know, I used to be 330 pounds. Lost weight with keto type methods, and really more so low carb than anything else. Messed around with some carnivore stuff, but not a crazy amount of carnivore. I've always liked it. I appreciate it. I was meat-based is what I decided to land on, and I started eating meat and fruit. Anyway, this diet helped me to realize that one of the reasons why I was stalling, one of the reasons why a lot of other people were failing, obviously there's a calorie thing in there, but what's unique about the sugar diet is you get to eat more food. Sorry, I'm walking around in a circle here at my home gym, and I might be out of breath because I just got done doing farmer's carries and a bunch of other stuff. What makes this unique is you're not really in a caloric deficit. Now, I know by definition, when you lose weight, you're in a caloric deficit. But what's happening is that your metabolism revs up, and it revs up to meet that level and even exceed the level of food that you're eating. Now, it's in a reasonable way. It's not going to be some crazy thing, and it's not going to be some crazy thing right off the bat. You might have to train your body to do it. We know we can train the body to do just about anything. You can train your jaw, you can train your feet, you can train your calves, you can train your wrists, your forearms, and you can make yourself a lot stronger and improve yourself from wherever you were previously. This diet, the sugar diet, people may not realize this, but there's been people who've been studying this for a long time using unconventional ways to heal people from things like diabetes. The rice diet, I think, was even done maybe back in like the 50s or something like that to help with people for diabetes. There's a couple other diets have expanded off of that, and it's very low fat and low in protein as well. There's a whole lot of reasons why that might be. FGF21 is supposedly at the helm, kind of running the show and helping the body to rev up the metabolism. You can Google that, you can look it up, you can find some YouTube videos on it. But what's interesting again about the sugar diet, what makes it different is it's hard to look up shit on the sugar diet. It's hard to look up stuff on high carb. You want to know why it's kind of hard to look up stuff on high carb? It's because no one's really doing it this way. This way makes it a little bit more unique. And I say no one, but there's some people out there messing with it. You hear Cole Robinson, Durian Rider, shout out to those guys. If I'm missing some people, I apologize. I'm a little new to this particular style of dieting. But I used to be 330 pounds. As of today, I weighed 209. I've been working my way down from 240 pounds, and I'm working my way towards 200 pounds. And I chose this style of diet from listening to some of the things that Cole Robinson was saying on his YouTube channel, which is the Snake Diet. Cole was saying, you get to eat more food. And he's just hammer sugar. Now, what do I mean by sugar? Sugar in the context of literally straight table sugar is fine. You can throw some table sugar in some water if you want. You can drink some Gatorade. You can drink some pop here and there. How about it, right? But for myself, what I'm choosing to eat more often is honey, table sugar, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and so forth. Depending on your budget, you might want to get frozen berries. I do that a lot too. Let them thaw for a little bit and then chow down on them. They're absolutely incredible. Throw some honey on there. It kind of crystallizes, and it's really amazing. So you do that all throughout the day, and then in the evening, you have basically one, maybe two-ish meals with a really lean source of protein. But if the protein gets too high and you're eating protein and fat during the day, you're not taking advantage of what this diet can truly do. I know Cole Robinson mentioned he's 166 pounds and he's at like 3,300 calories a day. For myself, I don't know the calorie count, but I know that I'm smashing food all day. I just went to the movie theater and ate a bunch of Sour Patch Kids and jelly beans during the movie, Sinners. I realize my situation might be unique. People are like, oh, well, you're really lean already. You're really jacked and use performance-enhancing drugs. I'm always forthcoming with that. I always try to give it to you guys straight. But I want to make you guys aware of this diet. So again, Throughout the day, it's straight sugary shit. Sugary stuff, not sugary shit, sugary stuff. Fruit, you can even have vegetables. So fruit and vegetables all throughout the day. Something like watermelon water supposedly has like 8% protein. So that's a sugar diet. This is the way this thing works. All you really need to understand is that when you start to feed the body sugar, you're going to burn more. Feed it more sugar, you're going to burn more. You're going to feed it more sugar, you're going to burn more and more and more and so forth. There's going to be a point of diminished returns. And also, I would advise and advocate that you start a little bit slowly. But if I was to guess, I would say on most days, I'm anywhere between 400 and 800 calories or 800 grams of carbs from these sugary sources. I'm just going to throw it out there. A couple other things I eat. I eat oranges, apples, a sorbet. I really love sorbet. So again, if I have cravings in the evening, I'll have that. It might not be the best option, but I'm still losing weight doing that. And that's ultimately what matters. I don't weigh or measure anything. There's no meal prep. I just travel around a little bit sometimes with some fruit, walk out of the door with a banana. It's easy. This diet is invigorating in a lot of ways and empowering in a lot of ways. I can use teriyaki sauce, barbecue sauce, balsamic vinegar, like all these things that don't have fat in them. Like make sure you check the food labels. Make sure they don't have fat in them. Things like rice cakes and shit like that, I can eat them. I'm not trying to go out of my way to eat all these starchy things because the starches will actually slow down your progress when you're doing this diet. I'll have apple juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, any of these things. You can mix up smoothies. I tried to give it to you in 5 minutes, the sugar diet, and I extended my time, but hopefully you effing get it. The sugar diet is fucking real. It's not a gimmick.